What is enlightenment? Enlightenment is simply removing the ego and the mind so that one can see reality exactly the way it is. It is simply seeing without obstruction. Some people are enlightened and they don't know it, but far more think that they are enlightened, but they are not. They have seen glimpses of the real thing, but the state is not permanent. My work is to remove layers and layers of ego, mind, and false conditioning, so that what was already there can emerge naturally. You have been blinded by the mind. You have been blinded by the ego. But through meditation, we can remove those layers of false self. The way to enlightenment is through meditation. The way to enlightenment is love. But one cannot love unless they can be meditative. One cannot fully love with the barrier of the ego and the mind. One cannot experience pure love when they are burdened by the self. So undo the tremendous burden of the false self and awaken to the pure awareness that you actually are. This is meditation. Not a habit to make you more effective in society. It is a method to bring you to the deepest, fullest, purest version of yourself. Beyond meditation, there is emptiness. There is an empty heart. And from that empty heart comes all real wisdom. In that emptiness, there is music. There is harmony. There is song, dance, and play. Everyone is looking for the same thing. They are looking for freedom beyond ego and mind. Meditation is the way to this freedom. Enlightenment is this freedom. It's total freedom from the false character that you have developed in your mind. You can simply put that person down and return to your natural, childlike self. When people approach enlightenment, they think they need to adopt this new spiritual character. Enlightenment is dropping all of the false characters that you have accumulated over the course of your life. It is dropping the false self. There's no need to adopt a new character. Just settle gently into the awareness that you are. When someone chooses to be a mystic, they are choosing their natural self. Their very nature has taken over. The natural state of man is perfect awareness of God. This is mysticism. This is the search of the seeker to find this perfect awareness. The perfect awareness of God is what has been reported by the mystics through the ages, and is the search of all mankind. But it has always been here. It has always been with you, as the subtle, gentle awareness that you are. Mysticism is your natural state. It is who you are. When every mask is removed, when every layer of false self and false identity are removed, the world is full of mystics. Some are on the path, and some seem far removed from the path, but all, in their inner core, are seeking the peace of this awareness. After awakening, society demands that you adopt one of so many available characters. It demands that you fall into some sort of arrangement that it can understand. Even the word mystic can become a trap. If you adopt this character as just another mask, it is meaningless, even harmful. But if you've come to know yourself as a seeker, there is only one kind, and that is of the mystic. This is true religion. Become totally individual. The more Buddha, the more individual. Refuse every mask that society offers. Refuse every explanation to help make sense of your internal state beyond words. Be an individual. Live beyond words, in the wordless, in total love with existence. You need not drop out of society. You need not escape to the Himalayas. You need not accept any label or mask that society offers. You need only to return to your inner awareness. Mysticism is in your bones. It is not a costume that you wear. I have become enlightened through many different means. There are many different satoris. There are at least 112 ways to enlightenment. Few offer the experiential dimension like Nada Brahma Samadhi, or oneness with sound. All body sensations cease. You exit your body and become one with all sound. The yogis call this Nada Brahma, the oneness of all sound throughout the universe, that everything in the universe is sound. There is still a subtle experiencer, but you are experiencing yourself as one, as sound. So you are one with the universe, but it is through the medium of sound. There is no separate self. You return through your ears, and the subtle nature of reality reemerges. But this experience, this observance of oneness, the seeing of the subtle experiencer beyond bodily sensation, leaves one totally transformed. The self becomes totally dissolved into the whole. They embrace a state of sahaja samadhi, natural unity with the whole. I was lucky enough to experience this Nada Brahma Samadhi myself. It is a state beyond words. I do not state this to lord it over you, only to demonstrate my determination that total dissolution of the self is possible. I have experienced it myself, and it has left me transformed. You too can become enlightened. I was once asleep, now I am awake. You too can become awake. This is my only message. The mind is still there, but through meditation you have developed a gap. In a satori you have encountered the no mind. Many times along the path you may have felt you have fallen. Pay this no attention. You are on the path. Focus on the no mind, and the path takes care of itself. Its emergence is subtle, but this subtle emergence will no doubt bring about enlightenment. Keep meditating. Stay on the path. Start noticing the mind. Then notice gaps in the mind, and meditate in these gaps in the mind. Simply watch the mind, when it is there, when it is not there, and soon, these gaps between thoughts will span 24 hours in a day. You may think, where did I go? But it is not you who left. It is the mind that left you. You are a single note in a grand symphony, yet you are the symphony itself. The symphony cannot exist without you, nor can you exist without the symphony. It is the dewdrop into the ocean into the dewdrop. These are all paradoxes to stir awakening. All paradoxes are simply devices for awakening. A person plays a single note in the absence of symphony. Then the note is the symphony unto itself. Is this not true? And is it really not just all the same note in different costumes that make up the symphony? It is all just one note. It is sound itself in all of its different costumes, the single beat of creation in its countless echoing forms. See this and be enlightened. You are a single note, but really you are a part with many notes and many rests, many silences, and everyone has their part in this symphony. The symphony is a strange symphony because no part is notated. It is all improvised. Those who are enlightened learn how to harmonize with the symphony. They conduct their own symphony, or simply their contribution is silence. But whatever the case, see this as a device for your awakening. If this one does not work, then try the next. But all are simply devices for your awakening. This is the truth, the pure awareness beyond words, your ignorance, your inner child. There is a truth beyond words. Search out that truth and awaken to your real eternal self. Then, a subtle harmony will naturally ring from within you. When you focus on no mind, the path takes care of itself. This is a mantra to help reduce anxiety. So repeat it with me 3 times. When you focus on no mind, the path takes care of itself. When you focus on no mind, the path takes care of itself. When you focus on no mind, the path takes care of itself. Now, think, no mind. Think, no mind. Think, no mind. No mind. No mind. Think, no mind. Think, no mind. Think, no mind. No mind. No mind. Repeat this several times in a meditative state. Remember, When you focus on the no mind, the path takes care of itself. So, think, no mind. Which frequency do you recommend? Whatever frequency is totally pure, coming from the stillness of the heart, emanating from the eternal self. I hope that's what you mean.